Well, hello there, and welcome to 1700. Today we've got some wonderful stuff today, including an interview coming up. But before that, SYN started to acknowledge the Wurundjeri People, the Kulin Nation, and the land upon which the studio stands on, and just like to recognize the traditional elders, past, present, and emerging, and like anyone which the broadcast reaches.
All right, so you've got Marcie and Imo on the 1700 show today, and so we've got a very exciting band that we're going to be interviewing, Baby 8.
Yes, that's the band. That's the interview for today.
2 words, power pop. I like it. It's fun, sexy. So we'll be talking to some very amazing, talented artists. But we also want you guys to check us out on our social media page as well. Don't forget to check out Baby 8's social media page as well on Facebook. And without further ado, we're going to cut to a very exciting clip from Manu Crook's Different League.
Ooh, sounds like a blast.
Sounds exciting.
Yes.
Take a look. Welcome back. You're with Marcie and Imo at 1700, presented to you by SYN 90.7. Make sure you check out our socials on Facebook. Now, you just watched an amazing clip by the wonderful band Baby 8 called Painkiller Colada, which sounds like a tasty, delicious drink.
Yes, like a really refreshing beverage.
Yeah.
So
also spicy, also a little bit rock and roll, also a little bit punchy, powerful pop.
Yes,
They're all words that come to mind.
Yes, all of that and more. But we're actually about to interview them right now, actually.
Oh my God, crazy.
Yes.
Here we go. Introducing the wonderful band, Baby 8. I would normally say give a round of applause, but I'm just going to clap anyway.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, let's just introduce you all by your names, because that's very important. So we've got the wonderful Katie Dixon, who's also part of another band called Powerline Sneakers. We've also got the wonderful Rachel Lenvey, and we've also got the wonderful Maureen Giron, who's also part of NQR, is that right?
That's right.
And we've also got the wonderful Matty up the back there, Matty Whittle, who's your
wonderful Whittle.
The wonderful Whittle. I think you should change your name. Wonderful. Matty's out. We're going.
That's got a ring to it.
As he shall now know.
Yeah.
Be named as.
He can start his own band called Wonderful Whittle. The Wonderful Whittle.
That's our next song title, I think.
Yeah.
We've found our next song title.
Yeah, I think that.
Now, speaking of song titles, you guys. Oh.
Are we supposed to be using this? Should we be using these?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way everyone can hear
Oops.
you.
Hello.
So let's talk about your recent album that you guys have released. Can you tell us a little bit about that, the name of the song, and like how you guys sort of put it together, and what the songwriting process was like?
Yeah, so the album came out about a month ago. It was recorded a few years ago. We kind of sat on it and we mastered it. There you go.
Floating album.
And the lovely Rachel did a fantastic job on the cover.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yes.
Talking stick.
Yes.
So it's new in the sense, it's been mastered and we kind of did it over time, and it's actually a kind of a concept record, which is not done very often these days. So the whole record was written sort of tracking a night out with your girlfriends. And getting pretty messy, and the very last song is about the Sunday, like having to face going back to work, or whatever. Party's over. It's a pretty upbeat song, actually. Yeah, so the video for Painkiller Colada was trying to portray one part of that journey. Yeah, because it's really it's an album that's really about friendship, about female friendship. There's no love songs on it. There's not a single love song, which I'm very proud of, and Rachel should be proud of herself for not writing anything like that. So it's a very powerful record.
Have you guys written some love songs in the past?
Oh God, I write terrible love songs, so they just sound awful. Honestly, I wrote one called "Are You Happy with Me?" once. It was like,
Oh, is that a love song?
yeah, a love song actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Really, are you? Oh, but they're also.
I mean, that's
also
relatable. At least.
Yeah, that's true. But those kind of, I feel so insecure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think with this one,
we're all too angry to feel any
yeah.
kind of, any
We're having too much
love.
fun
Yeah,
with each other.
we're having a lot of fun.
we're
yeah.
angry and full of love for each other.
Yeah,
At the same time.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a real celebration.
Yeah, like I personally like just love that whole the whole message and yes, like thank you for making. Like,
Oh, you're
making the
lovely.
album.
Oh,
And we hate each other.
Oh.
We don't hate everyone. But that idea, we hate each other, but we hate you more.
That's what the album should say. We hate each other, but we hate you more, except for Marcie.
Except for
Marcie, who we love.
But that idea
exception.
is like a
Thank you.
gang idea, you know,
Yeah.
like we're a little gang.
Yeah.
And we fight like cats and dogs, but yeah, essentially, you know, we stick together. If anyone has a go at any of us,
Yeah.
you know,
We will
watch
kill you.
out.
No,
Solidarity.
we wouldn't kill you. Sorry. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, I'd probably punch someone if someone had a
we
go.
can't say that. I'm sorry.
We get
I
very
don't-
protective of
We
each
wouldn't
other.
kill them. We'd just
I might.
maybe
I
knock
might.
them over a chair or something like that, and then pick them up
A
afterwards.
slight nudge. Now, in
Yeah.
terms of,
Nice.
let's talk
Very
about
nice.
your love for one another. So, you guys,
We're pulling this off so far.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. So, you guys have been on and off for a while now.
Yeah, a few years.
Yeah,
on
a
and off.
few
We had
years.
had
So
breaks. We just go on our own
Do you
time.
feel like your bond's stronger now than it was before in terms of you as a unit, as a family?
Yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, we
definitely.
are friends, even when we weren't playing.
We're still close.
We're still
friends.
fighting and we're still hugging.
Yeah,
and we're
we've
still
always remained
going
friends.
out, and we've always
and musically
gone out together.
we've always gone out together. Musically, I think we're better than ever. So
Yeah,
we've
you've
definitely
really improved. Thank God.
Yeah, it's like, we wouldn't
I mean,
be
I was
anywhere if it
thinking
wasn't for
we're gonna
me.
have to
So
replace
you're
Maureen,
welcome,
but
everybody.
She came through at the
yeah.
last
Thank
minute.
God.
I
Thank
finally
God
learned
for
how to
that.
play bass.
That's
so
right, yeah. Well, that's what we were
Great.
talking before. You don't need to know how to play. To be
no,
in a
you
band.
don't. You just pick it up and you learn as you go along.
And we're not great musicians. Maddie's probably the best musician. You know, Maddie's accomplished guitarist, bass player, drummer,
Oh, wow.
songwriter,
Classical
Ooh.
pianist.
falsetto singer, deep
Yeah.
singer. He's,
We've been friends for a really long time.
yeah, gosh,
Katie
we
and
met
I
in
have been
yeah,
friends since
long
we were
time.
about 14 or 15.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
We were boyfriend. We were hold hands, boyfriend
Oh,
and
that's
girlfriend.
beautiful.
I think we maybe had a little peck on the. It was like really like 13, but
That's gorgeous.
we quickly became friends, and we've been friends for such a long time.
I
And
met you when you were
We've-
16.
Yeah.
We played in a few bands together before this as well. so-
We
Fantastic.
have, yeah. Where Maddie was the boss, so I cracked eventually.
We're going to come back to talking about the bands that you guys are involved in separately, and then sort of how that sort of compares to your band that you exist as Baby 8, the Sexy Baby 8. So we'll be coming back after playing a wonderful clip by, we've got Good Dogs. Nothing to do.
Ooh, yes, which I interviewed.
Which is ironic,
Yes.
because you guys have something to do, which is watch this show and watch this interview.
Yes.
See you in a second.
Welcome back to 1700. You're here with me, Marcie, and Imogen right here.
Hello, hello, hello. So, we are back with the wonderful Baby 8. Now, picking up where we left off, can you tell us a little bit about what other bands you're involved in, and then how do you guys balance being in essentially like two bands at once?
Well, I play in Power Line Sneakers,
Yep.
which you mentioned before. So that's with Sly Faulkner from a band called the Splatterheads, and John Nolan, who was in the Powder Monkeys. back in the
Cool,
day.
cool.
And that's a lot of fun. That's really different to Baby 8. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you're if you're writing the songs, it's different. I don't write the songs in Power Line Sneakers. I
Okay.
just want one or two. So it's a lot less pressure in a way,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun. And I play with Penny Eichinger. I play bass in
Oh, amazing.
her backing band. She's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
Are
a
they,
big fan of hers.
so that is, I guess the styles that you do with those bands very different to what you guys do as Baby 8?
They're all totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Line Seekers is really foot to the floor rock and roll, although it's got a strong melodic content.
Yeah.
Like I find it very melodic, and Penny Eichinger's more, from my perspective, more like shoegaze almost. Like it's really moody and jammy.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to have that too, because Baby 8's very structured and
Yeah.
the song structures are very tightly worked out. So it's nice to be in something a bit loose.
Have you guys ever sort of been tempted to delve into more of that like looser realm?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't want to set us free. I mean,
Nah.
we talk enough. We'd probably do a 20-minute.
But I mean, I think you can do like more powerful things when you have like your limitations.
Yeah, I think it's
know,
pop
like you
music. A great pop
Yeah.
song, really a 3-minute song. If it goes to 3.5 minutes, I'm like, holy Moly.
Holy
Holy moly.
moly.
That's a long one.
Well
That's an epic. I think the longest song on the record is about 4.5 minutes.
Oh,
actually.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I
there.
want to spend.
Yeah. So we do a bit of a jam at the end of that one, but don't
I think it keeps
mess
things
it
more
up.
punchy. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want people being, I mean, they're going to have their attention span. They're going to be in it for that, like, intense moment of
Yeah.
time, and they're going to love it.
Have you ever anyone seen the Ramones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah. I
Not
love
live. I wish I.
the way the Ramones were playing. They just go
Thanks
1,
for
2,
giving
3,
our
4.
age away now.
No, the Ramones were playing, not so long. But they would just
We
go
were
1, 2,
3 when
3,
we saw
4,
them.
play, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, play, and there was no stuffing around.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was just like an onslaught. That's what
More
we
bang for
prefer.
your buck.
Yeah. Do you guys, I mean, you obviously love performing live. Can you think of like a moment where you're like, yeah, this is probably one of the best like live experiences as performers yourselves? Or like the most rewarding?
The album launch was great,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
The album launch.
The album
Yeah.
launch was,
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was the end of a very quite a stressful. There's a lot of stress involved in doing an album
Planning
launch,
and everything. But yeah, we had an amazing light show. We had this incredible projection, and yeah, we had Jackie come on board, who was the previous guitarist who hasn't been with us for a while, and
Yeah.
it was
fantastic.
great.
Maddie's
really
got the
great
talking
crowd,
stick.
a lot of people. It was fantastic.
do you guys have any clips of the album launch up on YouTube or your Facebook or anything?
On
Yeah, I
Facebook,
think
we've got a
there's
couple of
one.
small clips on
Yeah.
Facebook.
It's hard though with those things because someone's recording them with an iPhone. There's no bass.
We
Some-
never pre-plan these things.
the sounds.
So
You
it's-
live in
sounds
the
pretty
moment.
pretty
yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The sound is never as good,
If
but you
you're
can
a
see the
bass
visual.
player, because I play bass in the other bands, not guitar, you don't never hear the bass on those
No.
recordings, so it's a bit frustrating sometimes. But we pop it all up
That's
there.
all right.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check out the visuals on that, have a look at their Facebook page. And if you want to get some proper audio, you can listen to their album.
Yeah, better to buy the album. That was the launch night was particularly rewarding because we looked out in the audience and people were singing the songs, and that was an amazing feeling. I mean, just to have people know the
Dancing.
songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which was really great.
You know you've arrived when people know the songs.
Yeah.
it does help a little bit when they know the songs. But we've tread the boards. We've played to like 2-3 people. We played to the mixer, I think, once. So it was fantastic. We played to 150 odd people and lots of women at the front dancing, singing along. It was really good.
And
Yeah.
great responses from the women afterwards. I had a couple of younger women come up to me and just say, that was so great and I'm so inspired. We've just started a band, and it was
That's
really,
exciting.
that was really rewarding.
Like, get out now, stop.
What was it like starting out as like young women yourself in, I guess, the music industry, and even like with this band and your other bands as well?
Well, we were saying before, we didn't deliberately go for something that was predominantly female or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, when you write songs as a woman, you want to hear a female sing them.
Yeah.
So sometimes, I mean, occasionally I've written Pal and Seekers and Sly sings it, but it's really a female voice. So you go for a female singer, and Rachel's just, just fantastic. I'm a massive fan of Rachel's.
I'd only been in a band with men because I'd moved from Canberra and there weren't many female singers or musicians up there.
Right.
So it was a big change for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic. It's quite different, and being friends too. I mean, it's it can be very intense. It is quite intense. So, but I think it comes out in the live performance, that intensity.
Yeah, I think it does. I'm in another band called NQR, and we didn't know each other when we first started.
Oh, wow.
So it is a different dynamic. We don't fight as much.
Shut up!
Yes.
But yeah, it's great. Yeah,
Give it
You'll
time.
pay later.
and but you develop a really great friendship. It's like that you're in a kind of a team in a way, and so you develop a really special friendship when you're in a band together as well.
Yeah, how great! I just think it's so great that we get to play together and
And fight together.
And fight together. And
Yeah, it's like a
love
match made in
and-
heaven.
Yeah, it is. At the end of the day, it is, regardless of how much you fight, it's really special to play with people that you love.
Yeah.
And
They fight, I don't.
We're
Maddie's
trying to
actually-
drag him in, and the high after you've played, like that's just fantastic. And to share that high after you've played is just very
That
special.
exhilaration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musical high.
Musical high, that's right. Yeah, there's no more.
Yeah,
other
how do you
highs.
recover from that? Do you just like have a long bath? Or
Yeah.
12 showers?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I find it hard to go home. I always
Yeah.
get kicked out of every venue.
She doesn't go home.
They always
never
close
leaves.
around me.
She never
My
leaves.
aim is like, I'm going to play tonight and leave before they kick me out.
We only ever
and it
play a
never
venue
happens.
once. We can't play back
Yeah,
usually.
that's right. Yeah. No, it's because it's hard to wind down. Sometimes I get very nervous before I play live. So actually finishing, there's a massive relief. It's the only part of the night I can kind of really enjoy having a drink and relax.
What's your pre-show mantra?
Vomiting.
How do you guys?
I'm not an imposter. I know I know how to play this thing that I'm looking at. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, it's going to be all right. The all the visual.
What do we do? I normally go through the set on the day. Some people think that's bad luck, but I usually go through the set on the day.
You guys rehearse a lot
one glass
as well?
of wine.
How often?
We hardly ever rehearse.
I've got nodules. So nodules on the vocal cords. So my pre-show routine is to hide in the bathroom. So none of my friends can talk to me because I just lose my voice so easily. And it's such a taxing set. Power pop.
There's a lot of singing in that.
Taxing.
It's just non-stop singing.
How long does a show normally go for? About
5 minutes.
2 minute songs.
Stay tuned.
But it's a really good 5 minutes.
I reckon a show's a good
Don't
show.
go to the bathroom because you'll miss it. No, they're about 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it is non-stop. Yeah, we do definitely do the remote
That's the
thing.
thing.
You
Even
get your money's worth.
Yeah, even talking for like that amount of time, it can just be, exhausting, let alone like putting your heart and soul into something, as amazing as what you guys do. What would you say to any like young women who might be watching this and are, wanting to start their own band, but, aren't really sure how to go about it?
We were talking about this earlier. Like, from my perspective, I would just say just do it. Just do it and write songs. Like, don't be scared to start writing songs, because ultimately more female songwriters will be what changes the industry.
Yeah.
And I think people think, they write a song that's 2 chords and it's maybe not the best song ever written, and women can maybe sometimes more than men give up, because it's not fantastic straight away, or like they tend, to beat themselves up a bit and expect to be really good really quickly. I think just, some of the best songs are some of the most simple songs. My first song was 4 chords and, and it was pretty bad, really bad actually. So
you got to start from the bottom.
Yeah, just start with something.
Also though, it's not about how great you are at your instrument or singing, it's the energy you put into the show. And I've really had to compensate because my voice hasn't been at its peak. But you really put on a show and it's about how much you love it. And then if people see that you're having a good time on stage, they're going to have a good time.
They're going to enjoy themselves.
So just remember, it's just fun. Like, you do it for the fun.
Yeah, and don't care what people think too much. It's taken us, or it's certainly taken me, a long time to not care what people think. Yeah. And people, you're open slather if you play in a band. People come up, especially
like
as
no
women.
One's watching.
They'll come up, that's right.
And sometimes we have, but
that's right, often. But you do get guys coming up, sometimes like giving you advice, about, and you're like, or on your amp. I've had guys jump up on stage and fiddle with my amp before, and now, I used to just let it happen. Now, I don't.
Back off.
You push them off the stage, like the chair.
Pretty much.
With the chair.
Well, if they want to tell me to turn up or something constructive, of course, but we know we're doing.
Yeah.
Are they mansplaining?
Mansplaining? What's that? Oh, yeah, they are.
They are mansplaining.
I think they're trying to be all puffy. Sounds.
Yeah, that's good advice. Just do it and just start.
Yeah, and write songs. I couldn't emphasise that enough.
Learn by doing.
Right. Like even if you're a drummer, write melodies and then get the guitarist to work out a guitar part.
Men have been doing 2 and 3 chord songs for a long time and getting away with it.
Women have 2. I mean, 2 or 3 chord songs are fantastic. Some of my favourite songs are 2 or 3 chords. I mean, it just doesn't matter. You only learn by doing.
Yeah.
Like, listen to other artists, men and women, and learn from listening.
Yeah.
And then get down and dirty and give it a bash.
That's how I learned how to play bass. I didn't know how to play bass until I joined a band, pretty much.
Oh,
and you just learn by doing.
Amazing.
So just start.
I guess as well, like when you've got like such a tight group, like you're gonna be motivated by each other as well to just like be the best that you can be.
Oh, Maddie is the best at motivating.
Yeah.
Yes, he is the motivator.
I try and keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
We're pretty lazy, yeah. Maddie's good at going, we haven't rehearsed for like 6 weeks.
I'm trying to turn.
That's because you're too comfortable with each other.
And that's punk rock too.
Because we love music also. We don't do it for any validation or for
others.
We just do it for ourselves. So Maddie's like, but it's great music, so let's do some shows. We're like, Okay.
Oh, okay, let's
It's
show.
punk rock, so you don't need to
Let's
practice
release the
very
record,
much.
really?
So
Yeah, okay.
But actually, in a way, recording that record, finishing recording it was enough. We're just, we don't feel we have to prove anything. I didn't have any great motivation necessarily to even release it. I just thought,
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, we've done it. We're so proud. I'm so proud of
Yeah.
Rachel, and I'm so proud of all of us for doing it.
I'm proud
That
of you too, mate.
but now it's out. It's great. We're getting some better gigs and
Amazing.
Yeah, it's all
well,
good.
you guys got album of the week in the Age, so you must
Yes.
be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah,
like-
we're really
that
proud
was a
of
great
that.
write up too. Martin Bolton did a great write up.
Oh.
So yeah,
It's
we're
good
very
when
happy with
reviews
that.
get it. Like reviews mention the lyrics, and they mention the fact that it's about certain things.
Yeah.
It's about really letting your hair down and having a good time, and then mopping up the mess at the end. That's what almost every song.
But I think that's kudos to you guys as well. Like you've obviously you've thought about your content, like you've structured it, you've
Yeah, very
organised
much.
it. It's not just like, oh, we'll put a bunch of random songs together. No, everything. And I think that's because you guys are so talented and you've got so much experience,
Oh, thank you.
And I think as well, like, in the music industry, I think, your genre as well needs to be showcased as much as all the other genres. But you guys are also well known for your live performances. So let's have a little talk about your upcoming live performances.
Yes. Like the one this Saturday, for
Yes.
instance. Yes.
Get on down to St Kilda.
Yes. At the Vineyard.
Vineyard.
The Vineyard.
Yes.
But that sounds good too. But yeah,
Vignette. The Vignette.
we'll play a couple of vignettes with
They're
the
having
vineyard.
bands now, or more often.
Is it
the
an
Vineyard.
actual vineyard?
Oh, I hope so.
It does have wine.
I'm going to
I know
have
it
wine
has
That's
wine,
tasting.
important.
but no,
everybody.
I don't think
I
it
don't
is.
think. I don't know if there'd be room for one in St
Not in
Kilda.
St Kilda.
It'd be
Had to pull down a few
hefty
heritage
real estate
houses.
price.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, we're playing with the
Dead Amigos.
Dead Amigos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's going to be a fun night. So the Southsiders and the Northsiders cross the Yarra and come and see us.
Oh, that's a bit
I know.
controversial.
We're crossing the Yarra, so
Yeah.
it can be done.
Fantastic. And then you got another one on the 21st of September.
Yep, at the Yarra Hotel on
Cool.
the right side of town. No, I'm not in Fitzroy. Sorry.
She's being
Kidding.
Southist. She's
Yeah,
being
Southist.
Southist.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't. I mean, I used to live in the south, so I understand a little bit.
It
but
has its merits.
yeah.
We've all been there.
We've
football.
all,
We've
that's
all
right.
been there.
You
That's
haven't
Football
lived.
mentality, isn't it? You've got to have a side.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's a bit like that.
It's the Melbourne experience, you know.
Yeah,
you
it
got to
is.
live in the south and not. Yeah. No.
But it's great for St Kilda. They've got a venue, up and running. I think the SB
Yeah.
is going to be having bands too again soon.
amazing.
Oh, we've missed the SB. It is a great venue.
Sounds groovy. All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
we've got
thank you.
some-
Thank you for coming over here and having us, letting us interview you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
us.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
You guys are great. Thank
I'm
you.
disappointed we didn't have a live show today. I would have loved, but
Yes.
but it's okay because on Saturday we can hear you live.
Just come and see us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys going to come down?
Yeah.
You better.
What are you doing Saturday?
I.
Oh
No
hesitation. You could always bluff.
I'm very busy.
Oh no,
man.
you're
You
not.
don't think yes.
You wouldn't
Yes.
survive. You won't survive in the music industry with that kind of honesty.
Nah.
Just go. Yeah, of course
Just
I'll be
pretend.
there. You guys are
Remember, we
great.
don't hate these.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
You click going on the Facebook page. You don't have to
You
come.
don't have to actually.
Okay.
Of course I'll be there. Yeah, that's right. How dare you?
Nothing else outside of music. Why did you have a
and you
life?
breathe it. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
that's right.
You don't sleep.
It's a commitment.
for the week,
24/7.
All
That's
right.
okay.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Without further ado, we're going to have to jump to a clip. How
Yes.
exciting.
How very
Right.
exciting indeed.
Who have we got? We've got
We have got a steel syndicate, but like ours. Yeah. So you'll be watching that clip on 1700.